What's up, YouTube? Just wanted to show a quick video of the vinyl stripe I had added to my 2013. Sorry, the car's in the garage yet again because weather is pretty lousy outside. So, but I had a couple minutes and wanted to make this video. As you can see, it comes right down, right from the front, all the way down on the bumper, across the hood, on the roof, and down the trunk. 12-inch matte black vinyl stripe with a red pinstripe accent. And I wanted the red because I thought, tie it in with the decimal point on the 5.0. And then also, we got the red lettering on the wheels, but we also did the brakes. Cross-drilled and slotted rotors, and then just painted the calipers with duplicolors red caliper paint. I didn't want to go crazy with a big brake kit because there's other things I want to do with the car, and I really don't track the car, so I thought the 13.22-inch rotors from Stop Tech, from American Muscle, and they give the car a nice look. They fill out the wheel pretty good, and the car brakes well for what I use it for. So I just thought I could put the money towards some other additions that I want to do. I'm planning on a Barton short throw shifter, hopefully next week, with the 2-post bracket, and I need to do some more suspension work, so the adjustable panhard bar, rear lower control arms, and then the sway bars front and rear. Again, nothing super tight, just something to kind of bring the whole package together. Car's coming along pretty good. I like the stripe. I was a little iffy, that's why I didn't have one painted on, because I figured, if I don't like it, I could always take it off. I wasn't going to go down on the bumpers. I was just going to do over the top, but I had the holes in the front bumper. I'm the second owner of the vehicle, and the vehicle originally came from New York State, so they had the front license plate mounted. Sorry if that's a little dark. So he filled in the 2 holes that were right about here, and then flushed them, so you can't even feel it. And that's why I went over the front bumper. I didn't like the idea of just putting plugs in. I've seen people who buy those interior pins, and then they just pop them in there and paint them body color or whatever, but I didn't like the look of that, so I thought the stripe would be a better idea. I'm pretty happy with it. He did a really nice job, and even though I love the gotta have it green, I wanted to break it up a little bit, and the black theme seems to be working pretty good. Wasn't sure. I have the gloss black wheels. Everything else on the car is pretty much matte, but when you see it all on the car, it's really not all that clashy, because there's still some gloss black. You have the panel, the rear deck lid panel, and where the rear tail lights are gloss. So, and the tint on the side marker lamps is pretty glossy too. By the time you put the tint on there, they look more glossy. So, actually ties in pretty good. So, yeah, like I said, Barton short throw shifter will be next week. Anybody has any questions as far as the caliper paint, we did brush them on. Left the calipers attached to the brake line, so we didn't have to bleed the brakes. And they came out okay. Ideally, yeah, big brake kit was what I wanted, but I think I did the rotors and the caliper paint for around $400 for everything, versus spending $2,000 or $3,000 on a big brake kit. So, and like I said, I really don't track the car. It's more of a, you know, a driver and a you know, I'll take it to some shows, some local shows. So for all intents and purposes, it gave it the look that I was going for. You can see on the back here, the back rotor, I believe was like an 11.88 inch, which I believe was pretty close to stock size. But the cross drilled and slotted with the red calipers do give it a nicer look, I feel. So, and that's about it. I do have to repaint the letters on the tires and give the car a good wash. But other than that, she's holding up pretty good, running great. I'm running the cam tune, the Ghost cam tune right now. I had it at a show the other day, so I usually put it on for that. But other than that, yeah, really happy with it. So next video will be detailing the Barton short throw shifter, or reviewing it, and hopefully I'll get an install video. It's kind of hard to take the video. I'm not really set up to take video when I'm working on the car, but if I can get a couple of shots, I'll try. Not really that hard of an install, especially since I do have the access to a lift, so that makes it a lot easier. Yeah, so look forward to post another video hopefully within the next 2 weeks, and that'll be on the shifter. All right, thanks. Any questions, hit me up.